You have been silent for a long time. I thought you were concentrating. Holy crap. I was answering you guys' questions for... How long was I not talking for? 5+ minutes? Are you kidding? Wow, dude. Professional confirmed. Okay. Well, I did not mean to be. I have another wireless mic that came from the same set. However, this one has never been connected before to my audio interface. And I forgot how I did it last time around. I thought you were contemplating brush prices? No! Power on and press the power button one more time. Okay. It was pretty chill. Alright, at least we got that going for us. Press the power button one more time. Searching for microphone, okay. Holy crap, it doesn't want to connect. That's weird, man. How the fuck did it not charge? Ah, I put it in the charger over the weekend. And apparently my charger did not charge the microphone. Ah. Well, I was apparently talking to myself. Apparently my microphone was not doing anything. Somebody asked at some point, hey, I haven't heard your voice. Are you... Hello? Is he focusing or... Alright. Let me see. Otherwise we'll have to go back to some more mini painting tomorrow, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna try and set this thing up. So I have another wireless microphone. So they came in like a pack of 2. I'm not sure why the other one didn't charge, however. That's really weird. So I have an audio interface that can connect directly with the microphone, but let me see. Power on the TX and press the power button once more. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. It worked perfectly last time around. This sucks. So I was explaining a lot of stuff about mini painting. I was going on and on and on and on, and apparently my microphone was muted the entire time. That really is a shame. Hold up. Connect wireless go to Rodecaster Pro 2. I was also talking about Saturday's stream. Did you guys hear me talk about that at all? Was I already cut off for that part too? I didn't talk about... Okay, you guys couldn't hear me talk about that either. Okay. Lovely. I think my USB charger may be broken, guys. Because it's not powering on at all. What is up with that then? What a meme. Yeah, I was talking about Saturday's live stream. Saturday's live stream was pretty wild. And how I was looking at my sub goal, and how my sub goal seemed to be pretty wild as well suddenly. Oh, you did hear the part about the sub bomb? Okay, okay, good. Alright, gamers. Take 2 as far as the miniature painting goes today. Apparently, my microphone was muted for about 5 minutes there because it ran out of charge, because my USB charger broke. Alright, we're back. We're back. I got memed. Everybody knows that I got memed. Some of you apparently believe that I was concentrating so hard that I could not be talking at the same time. And that I didn't say a word for like 5 minutes. Man, those words will never be repeated ever again, guys. I was trying so hard to be so nice to you, but yet here we are, huh? Those words have disappeared. I was just going on and on and on about, well, you will never know. But it was positive, I can tell you. Yeah. Alright, luckily the crisis has been averted though. I can't believe Windows pulled a sneaky one on me, man. You know when you set up all your stuff well and you're like, okay, let's fucking do it, and your computer's like, well, actually, your default audio device was disconnected for about 2 seconds. So we have decided that we now have made your monitor your default audio device. It's like, but my monitor doesn't even process audio, Windows. It doesn't do that at all. Why would you make that my new default? Yeah, Windows be sneaky like that sometimes. Yeah, so I don't know if I didn't answer your question, please repeat it in the chat and I will get back to it, I guess. Because I think I answered every question that was being said. Apparently it sounded like I was ignoring you though. Your monitor has an aux output. That means it's your best next option, no? We couldn't possibly assume that you would reconnect the same device 5 seconds later and that actually still is your default audio device. Yeah, maybe I was actually just ignoring you guys. I was like, you know what? After all these years, after you guys, you know, supported me for so long, I'm just gonna ignore them. I heard that's how it's done. Maybe I just rage quit streaming. Lowko from before, thanks for the extensive brush explanation. Where do you get the minis from? Right, I did answer that question in depth as well. But apparently, okay, TLDR, I think what you should do is find a local hobby store that sells minis, or maybe like a web shop. So I use a Dutch web shop called Tafelridder, which, you know, I'm not affiliated with them at all, but that's where I've been buying my stuff. And usually those places will also sell brushes. It seems like a lot of hobby stores will sell like Winsor & Newton, or I don't know, for example, Rosemary & Co, although that one's a little bit more uncommon, or maybe Da Vinci, or I don't know, there's a bunch of different brands out there. So you can probably just get it all in one place. Yes, I don't think you should buy directly from Games Workshop, because Games Workshop does not offer discounts themselves, even though every third-party retailer does offer like a 20% discount on everything. Now, not every miniature is directly available from other places, though, which is kind of a miss, but I heard Element Games is pretty good. I tried buying something from Element Games, but then I got to deal with the bullshit that all the guys in England have been dealing with for all this time now. Apparently, if I want to buy something and import it from the UK, I get fucked by customs. I haven't bought anything from the UK in a very long time, but I was like, oh, okay, this can't be that bad, right? No, it's bad. No, it's real bad. Like, they basically allow you to, like, pay in advance, and it's like a 25% surplus. Yeah, it's actually insane. Like, it's actually such a very significant increase. So, if you live in the UK, Element Games is probably good. Or Wayland Games, I think, is another big one in the UK. And they do really well for the UK, but I don't know, at least for the Netherlands, it was a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be, so I noped out of there. Yeah, you pay VAT twice. Or at least that's what it seemed like on the checkout. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. Like, I don't need to deal with this. There are so many other places to buy stuff from. I don't need to deal with this. Maybe it isn't as extreme as it looked. Maybe it's an easy form to fill out, but yeah. Are you in the States, Bunny? Import duties are separate from VAT? Yeah, seems like it. Value-added tax, double value? Yeah, double value for the government. You are? Oh my god. Good morning, in that case. That explained the middle of the night meerkat picture on Discord. Because I looked at the chat log, I was like, Bunny just posted a picture of a meerkat at like 3 in the morning. I know what's going on here, but maybe he just really is excited about meerkats right at this time. What's going on, Dr. Feelgood?
Did you extra do your nails for this stream?
No. I do cut my nails usually like once a week, but not this time around, Dr. Feelgood. Yeah, Brexit really does seem really dumb, doesn't it? Kind of annoying, man. I'm not even from the US. I've never had a manicure in my life, no. I've had a lot of people complimenting my hands while I've been mini painting, guys. I don't know why. I've never really thought about my hands, but these last couple of weeks have been great for my self-image about my hands. I never think about my hands very much, but Lowko, sorry, this may be a gross question, but how do you cut your toenails? With my teeth, usually. I like cutting my toenails with my teeth. That's why I do a lot of yoga. You're just jealous. You guys are just jealous. You can't reach.
Groetjes uit Alkmaar.
Groetjes uit Alkmaar. Dankjewel, Manadar. Welcome back. I can't believe I got memed by my microphone, dude. I can't believe... I thought Lowko was focusing for 5 minutes straight. I don't think I've ever not said anything for 5 minutes while streaming, guys. And I've been streaming for like 12 years or some shit. It's been a long time. I wonder if there have ever been 5 minutes where I'm quiet. Probably in some StarCraft games. But I think my average record is probably about 30 seconds. Hey, nice, Shiny. You finished the dragon-looking thing? I don't know exactly what the name of that mini is, but that looked nice. Streamer just ignore you? Yeah, somebody asked in the chat why I wasn't saying anything, or if my microphone broke, or if there's like a problem with their audio. I was like, what? I've been talking this entire time. And then I realized my audio interface was not picking up my microphone. And then I realized my USB charger apparently is dead. But luckily we had a second one. A second wireless mic, that is. I kept that one charged too, just in case. I think my record is about 30 seconds. Yeah? Yeah, buddy. That's pretty good, no? Helps with the stream interactivity, right? Tafel Ridder in the Netherlands looks like a good call. Yeah, well, I'm not, again, I'm not affiliated with them. That's just where I've been buying my stuff. Yeah, I don't really get a lot of voice issues. Although right now I've got a little bit of an itchy throat. I've had that for like a week though. I'm not sure what's going on there. It kind of feels like it's like a first stage cold, but it doesn't seem to be progressing, so I don't know. We'll see if it goes away. I generally don't have a lot of voice issues though. Right. Fine, I'll let it slide this time around, can't install card. Jesus. It's like high school all over again all of a sudden. What's going on, Papa Ubuch? How are you doing today, dude? Welcome. Byron, the owner of Element, has great YouTube tutorials on painting. I wonder how much they got fucked by Brexit. I can imagine they must have had a lot of international customers, but you gotta reward them for that, bunny? Ay. Can't believe this. You're mostly fine going back to work today? Cool, dude. I am doing pretty good. I edited a video today. I did 30 minutes on the treadmill. I went to the gym. Had a great back workout. Back and biceps today was great. Felt really good. And what else did I do? I edited a video. I made a thumbnail for that video. I picked out the series I'm going to go out and cast after mini painting today. It's going to be a Zerg versus, or a Terran versus Protoss rather. Between Beyond and Classic. And then I pet my cats. That was kind of nice. Gotta reward bad behavior. How am I gonna hit this? Okay, I think I've hit it. I'm always afraid that, like, I spend all this time and then at some point I go back and I realize there's a giant spot on the miniature that I just haven't filled in because I didn't see it at the time. Like, I think I've been painting really tidily and it's just a giant spot just with primer. I did fuck up the cabling a little bit though. Gonna have to go back in. What's going on, Suplanator? Hello. Welcome. You had to go off of work last week. You left a bunch of work for your manager to do, aka my work that I could not do. Now your boss has a back issue. You're wondering if it's related to additional stress. I feel like the guy's very close from a total breakdown. Oh shit! Papuch man destroying the office. One manager at a time. Yeah, important not to be overworked. Good you told them your limits. It's easy to push beyond, right? But not wise. Yeah, without Papuch, man, the whole office shuts down. Yeah. Way easier to push beyond, 100%. Most managers live in meetings. It depends on the size of the business, right? I need a tiny little bit of my Castellan green back. We have some little metal parts that need to be cleaned up here too. But that's the next step. But yeah, I know the feeling though, man, because it's easy to... I don't know. I think I've pushed a little too far in the past several times. Especially whenever there's like events coming up and I try to like make sure that I have a video ready for every single day, but also that I have to have a stream done for a certain amount of hours and like, yeah. Even though I have a fake job, right? You guys like to, yeah. It's, I think I've gotten better at it over the years though. Hey, what's going on, Cedric? Do I use Citadel paints? As little as possible, buddy. As few Citadel paints as I can. This happens to be a Citadel paint. The ones that I'm using right now. This one is, the brown is. But I started realizing recently that I don't really love as many of the Citadel paints. After I tried another brand, I realized, wait a second. I've been using as many of the Warpaint Fanatics instead, or the Warpaints Fanatic by the Army Painter. This is like a new range they came out with, I think, earlier this year. And these are awesome. Yeah. So these are cool because, like, what I like about them, so this is one of the things that's kind of annoying about the Citadel paints, right? So I can give you an example. This is a paint from Citadel called Sons of Horus Green. This shit does not cover at all. This shit, like, it requires like 17 coats to achieve anything. And it's annoying, because it's a nice color, but all of the colors require very special treatment, it seems. Whereas, like, the ones from the Army Painter that I've tried recently, these are all basically identical. So, like, they require the same amount of diluting, they have the same opacity, they're similarly matte. I don't know, the consistency is not quite... Yes, yeah, I think that's what it is. Vallejo is, yeah, Vallejo, I'm just gonna call it Vallejo. Very popular. I know the Army Painter range now is pretty popular too. There's a guy in the UK called Duncan Rhodes. And they've recently come out with their own line called Too Thin Coats. And they are regarded very, very high quality, but they're much more expensive, at least in the Netherlands. Maybe that's a benefit in the UK, I'm not sure. But it depends on which ones you can get a hold of as well. But these are pretty easy in the Netherlands to get, and I've been liking them quite a lot. Yeah, I have some Metal Air, they're really nice. Yeah, Too Thin Coats is kind of cheeky, man. I like it though, it's fun. I don't know if it's a great brand name, but it is a little cheeky. I can imagine that Games Workshop is not too happy about the whole situation, but good for him that he decided to go his own path. I really like his tutorials. I'm actually mostly following his tutorial with this miniature right here. What's going on, Vettel? Some of the Games Workshop stuff is nice though. Like, they're not all bad. I really like the contrast range. Like the contrast paints from Games Workshop are really nice. And some of the colors are also really good. It's just the inconsistency, I guess, that bothers me a bit. Like some of the contrast paints are really good and really clean and they flow incredibly nicely. And then others are just super splotchy. And there's just, you know, it kind of feels like some of them are like Friday afternoon projects where they kind of just had to churn them out and they're kind of done and that's what we're doing. But there's a lot of folks out there that swear by using Citadel paints, I guess, so it's just whatever. They're very easy to get a hold of. But now that I've tried, you know, another brand, I don't really see why I would continue buying the Games Workshop paints directly. Other than like very specific colors, I guess. This seems to be a more tricky mini so far to paint, yes. How many have I painted? I feel like you've been dedicating some time into it. I have been dedicating quite a bit of time to painting, yeah. I've been trying to do a little bit, like maybe like 2 hours or so daily. Especially now with this stream setup, I've been liking it a lot. So I've been doing like 2 hour longer streams. I've been doing 8 hour streams lately. And I'm trying to spend like 2 hours of those streams painting minis. Just because it's a fun skill to develop, and I think it's, I don't know, it's fun to get good at, but you know, the only way you're gonna get good at it is by practice, right? So I'm trying to spend a little bit of time on it most days. I've been liking it. I'm trying to make this the best mini I've painted so far, though. So I'm really trying to spend my time, even on the super basic stuff, like these coats I'm doing right now. I'm trying very hard not to fuck it up. So this has been probably the slowest base coating I've ever done. But I want to see if it's worth it, you know? Like maybe we can get some really nice results. No, it's yeah. I feel like overall talent is kind of overrated. You kind of have to put in the work. I'm treating this like StarCraft 2 laddering, basically. The only way you're gonna get better at StarCraft 2 laddering is by laddering. You can study, sure. You can check what the pro gamers are doing, sure. But ultimately, practice is key. But I am a bit of a tryhard though, so I don't really take a lot of shit. And then, you know, half-arse it, I guess. Do I have a spray booth set up? Yeah, you want to see my spray booth, bunny? Let me show you my very... So, hold up, let me go grab it real quick. This is a very advanced piece of technology that I've been using for my dry brushing, or not for my dry brushing, sorry, for my my airbrushing. So this is something that I can highly recommend. It's a cardboard box, and it's really sophisticated and very useful for. Yeah, it's Milo and Toby approved as well. Yeah, really nice. No, I don't have a dedicated spray booth. The cardboard box works surprisingly well, though. I don't really see why I would get something else. I can just get, like, I mean, we get quite a few cardboard boxes, right? It works well. What's going on, Terminator? I ripped out the top so I can see better. Yeah. Milo and Toby don't like that box anymore, though. I guess it smells weird. They're not a fan of that particular box. Okay. I also need a tiny little bit of Can I use the skeleton bone, you think? Is this still usable? This is from Saturday's painting. I have a little tiny... color is not quite accurate, but it should be okay. Skin is quite splotchy of the horse anyways. I should check out the Max Specs Beyond and Clem vs. Shin games. Okay. I actually sponsored that event for the month of October, Terminator. We should have a full month of Monday tournaments in October, so I have those replays, I think. Morty probably sent them to me. I haven't looked into that replays folder yet, though. There's a bunch of games I want to check out, but I will note that for sure, Terminator. Thank you. It's funny how, like, I still have so many games of StarCraft to cast. I keep thinking I'm going to run out at some point. But it looks like we aren't. Well, right now StarCraft is in a bit of a strange place, right? We're in between premiere seasons. Like, Blizzard is doing jack shit. Absolutely nothing. Right now ESL hasn't yet announced anything. They also haven't not announced anything, but we're hoping that they're gonna do something for the next competitive season. But it kind of feels like we're currently in limbo. With no new patch, no new map pool. And the games are spectacular, but pro gamers are humans, chat. And you know what humans need to do? Sometimes? Eat! Kind of hard to make, you know, a living if you can't make, a living. So for the pro gamers in particular right now, times are really kind of strange. Like, what the fuck do you do right now if you're a pro gamer? Say you're the rank 25 in StarCraft 2 right now, right? Whoever that is. I don't know who that is. But say you're like the rank 25 in the world right now. What do? There is no competitive season announced. There is nothing really on the horizon other than Home Story Cup. Yeah. It is kind of a funky time to be a pro gamer right now. What's going on, Mr. Thort? There's still a tiny little bit of wood over here. Speaking of tiny wood. No. Start crypto? Oh, yeah, okay, smart. No, I think a lot of the pro gamers, the top tier guys, are kind of taking some time to relax and recuperate their thoughts and maybe play some other RTS games, see how that goes. They have the luxury, I guess, of chilling for a bit and taking their time. The top guys obviously also get good team salaries, but the future is a little bit uncertain if you aren't one of the top dogs. Maybe it's becoming like Formula 1, you need to be rich to even play? Whoa, I didn't consider that at all. Yeah, me and Thort got really close over the weekend, guys. He pooped in front of me in Dale and Dawson. So I feel like we've reached a new level. Yeah, we streamed it too. God, that was one of the funniest moments in streaming in a while, man. I was so surprised. Still can't believe Papuch betrayed me, though. Like, I go into a bathroom together with Thort in the video game. I tell Papuch, watch over me. The door locks. Nobody's watching over me anymore. There was nobody. It was just me, Thort, and the toilet. Okay. Any more wood? Or was that it? Oh, there's a little bit of wood over here. I highlighted some of the clips. Hold up. Let me show you guys, in case you weren't here. I featured them on my channel. I did have to giggle though. That was so fucking funny. Where are they? Wow, Lowko? Oh yeah, this was also kind of bad. This wasn't a good look.
Someone stole your mouse. Someone stole your mouse. That just came up, but the only one not here is Echo.
Well, Echo is the janitor, so he doesn't count.
Yeah. He's already been tried and tested.
Wow!
That's not what I meant!
Lowko. I walk in, I hear that. Alright, I guess I'll leave
That's
again.
insane, Lowko. There are people too, you know?
Well,
He can't be a slicker, is what I meant.
he's a bit sus.
Yeah, that was not a great look for me. Apparently, janitors. No, they count. Here's the clip with Thort. What?
You know the sound there? Come here. Come with me.
What are you saying?
Come.
Why are you trying to... Please, Papuch, please watch over me. He's trying to bait me into the toilet with him. I've locked the door.
Perfect. That's a task. That's a task.
Ah, Jesus. All right, well, I guess we can leave.
That's a task. Sorry.
One of the funnier things actually that I missed later on is that apparently I tried to explain this to the manager at the time. I tried to explain this to a Garing, and a Garing is like, yeah, Lowko, I had that task as well. It's not a big deal. I was like, what? This is maybe this is just the norm. Maybe this is just a common thing for people to, you know, to do. I don't know. That was pretty funny though. All right, one tiny little bit of wood left, and then we get up to the metallics, I think, guys. We're almost done base coating everything. We're almost there. There's a tiny little bit over here in the front of the face of the horse. For the Vallejo metal air, can you brush those on? I think you can, right? Do you use a wet palette for those? I don't know. I can just use another paint instead, it's fine. I haven't had much success brush painting. Okay, yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, I think I've seen somebody do it, but they didn't use a wet palette, and I think they like wiped off most of the moisture before they like applied it to the model. So you end up wasting quite a bit of paint. I don't know. Model air works great with a brush and a wet palette? Really? So do you use it as like your default go-to color? Or your default go-to metallics? I don't think I'm gonna do it on this mini because I don't want to fuck it up. But I'll have to give that a try on something. Model Arcs works fine, but metallic in particular is diluted? Okay. Yeah, it's meant for an airbrush, right? So I'm not exactly sure how it works, but maybe it works right. What's up, Edzilla? Hello. Use model air on a normal pallet. It's super thin. So only 1 or 2 drops at a time. Oh no. Why? Lowko, no. This Lowko guy is an idiot. I got some on the eye socket of a horse, which isn't even fucking close to what I was trying to paint. I got a little over eager with my paintbrush. It's okay. You're still cutting wood, Mugetsu? Jeez. Mugetsu is just cutting wood. Oh god, did you chop all of that by yourself? There's a fucking forest on the floor. With an axe? Are you Gimli? You might be Gimli. Oh, it wasn't just you? Okay, okay. Do you have your firewood ready to go yet, Thort, for the winter? Or is this too cool for you? After the trees were cut into pieces, you cut the pieces? That's still a lot. That's still a lot. I've been doing some wood cutting in RuneScape. Does that count? What kind of axe do you use, Mugetsu? What kind of axe do you... I'm using some of the Army Painter Fanatic, yes. I really like them. You've got enough wood for 2 to 3 years? Damn. Okay, I just need one tiny little... There you go. I guess we'll add a tiny little highlight as well to the other side. Because I can. Alright. Your back will remember this? Yeah, I can imagine. Absolute madman. Okay. I think that's all of that shit done. Now we just have to do the metallics. We're gonna use some... I think I'm gonna use some of this, which is a Warpaint Fanatic. This is a very shiny paint. It's too shiny for this miniature, but we're gonna dull it down a lot. It's a bit too shiny actually for my liking for this for now, but I think we need to start shinier and then, you know, make it less shiny as we go along. Yo, thank you very much, Niter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're gonna do 2 different colors of metal. I'm also gonna use some Balthasar gold. I'm almost out of Balthasar gold. This one's almost empty, it seems, but I think we should have enough. We only need a very small amount. Just for a little bit of variety. But on all of these parts, we're gonna use nice, good old shiny metal. Yeah, this stuff is really lovely and opaque though. Look at this. So I don't know if you can even really tell, but like this, there was a little bit of green on this side. And it just covers in one go, man. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm excited to apply the Agrax. It's gonna make such a... Oh, sorry, was my hair in the camera again? It's gonna make a big difference, man. I think a little bit of hair in the frame is okay. But if it's auto-focusing on my hair, then it's a problem. Agrax, man. Liquid talent? I like that. Obviously, we're gonna have to highlight it back up after that, but it is gonna make a significant difference. Because I've been spending many, many hours putting on just base coats, and we're gonna wash it with one color. Basically, anything except the horse's hair and the horse's skin is gonna be washed with Agrax. I think it'll make a very significant difference. I still want to be relatively careful though, applying it. Reichland Flesh Shade works great on gold. I like Gilliman Flesh on that quite a lot. I find Gilliman Flesh works really nicely on like Liberator Gold and Retributor Armor. That's a contrast paint though, not a shade, but it works. It's what I've been doing on all the gold. On other minis, that is. This guy isn't gonna have a lot of gold. Okay, that's the easy part of the shield. Use Dark Road Flesh when you're working with gold? Okay. Yeah, it's like a fleshy tone, I guess, right? Same for like Reichland. I spilled a little bit. The Balthasar Gold is a different shade though, like that's more of a brass. It says gold, but it's a very brassy gold, if that makes any sense. Not sure what model you work on next? You've collected too many options? Oh no. Maybe buy something new, shiny. Yeah, no, you know what? You could work on your pile of shame, but what about? The grass is always or the plastic is always grayer on the other side, as they say. Okay, maybe nobody says that, but still. Thank you, Vingali. Welcome, welcome. 10 months. Let's fucking go. Yeah, we'll have to go back in with the brown here. Hey, yeah, yay. We will have a lot of little touch-ups to do. Oh, nice. I painted my painting handle. I put some paint on the handle, that's okay. Have you just been chopping wood basically the entire days now, Magetsu? Is that all you're doing? Absolute madman. I feel like you can't... I helped the guys with the room from the stable? Damn. Because I feel like chopping wood has got to be... Like, I've never chopped wood in my life. I've got a feeling it's got to be very exhausting. It shows? I know. I just lift gym weights and then I put them back down again. Very impractical, very useless. I think I could finish the remaining wood in one day if I would cut it from the morning to tonight. Yeah, but that's kind of unreasonable, no? If you already have enough for multiple years. It's actually not as bad as you think. A good axe is quite light. All right. Fair enough, fair enough. How are you doing, Mr. Dylan?